we need to continue to get to know Stephanie Otey here on the debut of her on Great Dane Nation. So I thought a great homework assignment for our two lovely co-hosts here, Morten Andersen and Stephanie, would be having them study about each other, find what they can on the internet, maybe go to a local library, do some reading, and we're going to do a quiz. So I got 7 questions here for Morten about Stephanie. I got 7 questions here about Stephanie for Morten, and the loser of this quiz, the person who gets the worst score, will have to sing the fight song of the winning host's favorite college team. So Stephanie, Ohio State, Morten, obviously the Michigan State Spartans, on this podcast wearing the attire of said school. So are we going to have Morten Andersen donning some Ohio State gear next week? Is Stephanie Otey going to be wearing Spartan green? We will see after this quiz.
It's going to look good. Steph, the song starts by On the Banks of the Red Cedar.
I actually have.
You want to try that? You
actually have to go and get
clear the pipes, just to clear the pipes so you're used to that song.
Hey, let's not give away all the goods here. We want people to tune in for that singing next week.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, gotta hold that back.
Singer. I'm a very bad singer.
Ooh.
I lose my voice all the time. So everybody be praying I win. Honestly, it'll be punishment for you.
Okay, well let's get it going then, Stephanie. First question for you. What is the significance of us using the number 7 as the amount of questions for this quiz?
Oh, come on.
It was also my lucky number. So
come on, man. What a layup. That is BS.
I'm assuming they're going to get harder as we go, but it was Morten was number 7.
You got to start out easy, Morten. It's the
you did.
Batting practice.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, Tom.
I wish you had a jersey behind you hanging up with number 7.
Yeah.
That would have been priceless. You only have yourself to blame.
Okay, Morten, here you go. Your first question. When did Stephanie Otey first join the team at Better Collective?
Oh.
What?
I think I did reveal it in one of our production calls.
I mean, that it was recently. I want to say last year.
Okay.
21.
But you specified Better Collective, right? Not Vegas.
Better Collective. So I
need
a
the
date.
month?
I need a date.
The exact date?
I need you to be more specific.
Oh gosh. So the season's over. I'll go with the league season starts in March. I'll say March 21.
Wow.
Ooh.
There you go. March of 2021, according to Stephanie Otey's LinkedIn page.
Let's go.
March, but I told you on the call, I just had my 1 year at Better Collective. But I thought you were going to trip them up and say VegasInsider. You know what I mean?
But I did say Better
Collective.
Better
football, so I figured they were just going to coincide with the league year.
Yeah. Wow. That was impressive. Well, you did go on my LinkedIn.
I did.
He did do a little research, so...
It was on LinkedIn, by the way.
One question I hope is not going to be asked is something with you in Harvard. That was in your subtitle at LinkedIn, and I was that's why I thought it was a fake account. I was
well, you don't see me as a Harvard grad?
My research tells me you didn't go to Harvard, so that was a little shocking to me.
I went there for a little bit.
Name on your professional LinkedIn page. Oh, Harvard, that's me. Can I see a diploma?
As someone that grew up in New England, something about Harvard grads that you learn is that they tell you that they went to Harvard in every other sentence. By the way,
I've never told you I went to Harvard, Tom.
That's true, exactly, because he's not technically a Harvard guy. He just has a degree from Harvard.
I just have.
He's sending his source a text right now. The one who made the fake Michigan State Izzo retiring.
No, I have the diploma right over there.
Your source is constructing it right now. The same guy who made the Izzo retirement article. It wasn't even a link. It was a screenshot.
Don't hate the player. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Hate the degree.
Next episode,
Morten, next episode, we need that degree behind you.
Yes.
On your set. Okay.
Done.
All right, next question for Stephanie here. Who did Morten pass on the NFL's all-time scoring list when he broke the record in 2006?
That's a good one.
Well
played, sir. Do 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 do.
If it was, if it was, if it was, oh, Gary.
Oh, don't go on Wikipedia. You can't go on Wikipedia.
No, did I get it right?
Oh, she got it. It's Gary Andersen.
I knew it because of the Vikings Atlanta game.
It took too long. There's got to be a time limit.
No, if he didn't have the same last name as you, he spells it Owen, and you spell it Ian. If that's the one that helped me out, but I did remember the kick. You know what I mean? And he had the perfect season, and yeah. So if that like monumental moment didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have remembered it.
Wow.
So you doubled down, like you kind of just like obliterated him, like jeez.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm not a hater.
You say it with a smile on your face.
Well, I mean, it worked out well for me.
Hey, Morten has great respect for Gary Andersen.
I do.
We stumped for him for the Hall of Fame all the time.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
100%.
I always say, like, especially when people say, like, why would I root for Michigan, like, in college basketball? I think the best thing you can do for your rival is to challenge them as hard as you possibly can, but also it's good for the conference. Like, I want them to be best so we can beat them at their best. Mic drop.
All right, that's good. I like that.
Okay, next question for you, Morten.
Yes.
What year did Stephanie Otey graduate college?
Oh, God.
You have to make me feel old. That's a tough one.
So we're in 22. I know how old you are, so I'm going to subtract that. And I'm going to subtract 7 from 22. I'm going to say 15. 2000.
2015. is the correct answer.
Let's go.
Dang.
I'm
The
rolling.
score is tied at 2
right now. Dang.
to 2. Morten did his research. I think he's not
I'm
letting
surprised
on.
you remembered my age because he thought I was so much younger. But I did tell you
That's
about
right.
like
That's
the
right.
year I
I
was
did.
born
I did.
and he won the Super Bowl. So yeah.
Yeah, and you did give some context clues earlier in the episode saying that you were at
I had to be
Ohio State or
careful.
covering Ohio State when they
Hey.
won the national title. So there may be some context clues, studying connections going
Spilled
on.
your beans way too much.
Did you
Way.
did I have to reveal anything
You
new
old
to you?
fellas eager to impress, and in the meantime, you spilled a bunch of intel that I just
Oh,
stored
I do
away.
not want my age getting out. But did you learn anything from my intro?
Mhm.
Was there any new info for you?
Mhm.
No.
He's
no.
not gonna
That was rough.
reveal
That
anymore.
was rough.
I will not reveal my sources, as learned by you on
I
April
was
1st.
your source. I was your source.
You learned on April 1st. My sources are solid.
Great.
Next
info.
question for you, Stephanie. Where did Morten first live when he moved to America as an exchange student in 1977?
Indianapolis. And you went to a high school that rivaled my dad, actually. My dad grew up in Fishers.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Fishers High School. Sure.
He's 7 years older than you, so you guys never crossed
Davis
paths.
Giants, Purple Giants. Let's go,
Indy.
baby.
Oh, that was a good one. That was easy.
Okay. Next question. What show for Vegas Insider does Stephanie Otey also contribute to?
That's easy. Daily
Why the
Insider.
pause?
Daily Insider for
Wow.
dramatic effect.
you had like a brain fart. I saw it in your eyes.
Daily Insider. No, I've
that's
seen
a,
you on
that's a
Daily
pregnant
Insider.
pause right there. That's a
You
That
were
was
like,
for
you were like,
effect.
that's easy.
No, that was for effect. So
okay.
people were like, oh, hanging on it, hanging, cliff hanging. Oh, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna? Well, maybe.
He nailed it. We're tied at 3. You
Yeah,
guys
we're
both
tied.
did your research. I am very impressed. Okay, next question. True or false, Stephanie? Morten is in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Good question,
Yeah,
Tommy.
True.
Eh.
Go, boink.
I love how
That's
you
what I'm
cheered
talking
like that.
about.
I was trying to give
That's
you
the
something.
opening I needed right there. That's the
And the
opening I
big
needed.
10
Let's
the Big
go.
10 honors.
My turn.
Dang.
My turn.
Dang. I was thinking of like the Big 10 honors you got, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, well, you thought wrong.
For a little color around that, Morten has been a nominee multiple times for the College Football Hall of Fame. I believe he will get that nod at some point with the
Then I
College
wanna-
Football Hall of
then I
Fame
wanna
being in
replace that.
Atlanta. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll do a retraction. But at the moment, He's not in the College Football Hall of
man.
Fame. Next question
man.
for
Chance. Let's go.
Morten here on Stephanie. Which borough of New York does Stephanie Otey live in?
Oh my gosh.
Manhattan. Let's go, Manhattan.
You literally didn't even need to, like, anybody could have guessed that.
That's a layup. I love it. You had a couple of layups, Steph.
Actually, you know what? I think that my name is not on the lease, so I think this is a challenge. I'm gonna call.
Oh, this is where you reside.
Review on this. I subleased, and I'm not on a lease here, so there's no documented evidence of this.
Judged by the fire escape behind you and the brick wall that is about 3 feet from your window, you're in Manhattan. You're in Manhattan.
This is a poster board. I can literally tear it down. Like, this is just like a poster.
Oh, it's a green screen?
Yeah.
My answer sheet says you live in Manhattan, so that's just what I'm going by. Okay, next question for Stephanie. Morten played in the AFC for one team during his long NFL career. Which team was that?
Morten's laughing because this was discussed previously. It was Kansas City.
Such a layup.
You gave me that one, Morten.
You deserved one. That's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
When he asked that, your face was like,
I mean, what am I going to do? I'm not the one constructing the questions here. I'm living in his world right now, and it's not a pleasant place.
I did say that Morten and I should do a sidebar and then challenge Tom at some point.
Oh, we will.
I will ace any quiz about either one of you. It is my job to know as much about both of you as possible. So, okay, next question. Morten, what is Stephanie's chaser of choice with tequila?
God, come
pickle
on.
Juice. Tequila pickle juice.
Tom.
Well, you brought that up. We spent 20 minutes talking about tequila and pickle juice.
20 minutes on it. Why is it a question? There's no research.
That is awesome.
That was a gimme.
Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. Checks in the mail.
Who did he pass? Come on. That was a tough one. And I got it.
It's right on Wikipedia.
Okay, Stephanie, next question.
You shouldn't
Go right through for MSU. Clear the pipes, Steph. Clear those pipes.
I'm actually nervous. Okay.
The next question for Stephanie. How many points did Morten Andersen score during his Hall of Fame career?
I specifically asked you if I'm going to have freaking specific numbers. Can I get a range?
Okay, no.
Why don't you look at my Twitter handle?
You cannot, because this is a very significant. I mean, he was for a decade the all-time points leader. You got to know the number. 2,540. I'm looking for some faces here. I'm trying to think of 44. She nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah, my Twitter handle.
It's in his Twitter handle.
Okay. Wow. Jeez. Your name isn't even in your Twitter handle. It's like 245. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, now I see it.
Great Dane 2544 on Twitter.
I literally thought out loud, and it literally came to me. But that's not how I remembered it.
How did you remember it? Besides reading it off the screen.
No, I remembered it was 2,500. I didn't know how many in the 40s. That's the one. But then the 4-4. So I just doubled up on that. But I thought that one.
No, I see a lot of flickering. I see a lot of flickering of the eyes there. I don't know if I'm buying what you're selling right now.
Well, hey, if she's done research and she has the research,
that's true. Fine.
Fine. But I wasn't.
All right, let me close the deal on.
Do you want me to be hands free next time?
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna close the deal on you right now, and we're green and white in Manhattan. It's gonna be great.
You do have a leg up on me right now.
The next question here for you, Morten. What college did Stephanie Otey do reporting from this March Madness?
Oh my gosh.
The Peacocks.
Come on. What? These are the easiest questions.
I mean, I just literally watched. By the way, did a great job. You were on the street, a car stopped. You got them in the video.
That's the video that got the most views.
Well, whatever. I thought it was good television. And then you were on the court. Right after, and people were going bonkers.
It was.
And what a great feel-good story the St. Peter's was. So you have that to hang your hat on, your Michigan State hat on when you're going to be wearing it.
Well, we got one more here for you, Steph.
Oh my gosh, this sucks.
Too late. Doesn't matter.
I mean,
No, because if
there's
you
one more for you, Morten.
yeah,
So we
if
could
you
end
missed
tied.
the last one.
Yeah,
what
we could
happens-
end tied.
Oh,
So-
I want specific numbers. Like,
This should be an easy one if you've done your research. Okay, here we go.
I'm nervous.
Name one Hall of Fame inductee that got in the same year as Morten in 2017. All I need is one name from the same year as Morten.
2017.
You were born.
It was a lot. 2017 though. There's only one other person though, wasn't it?
No. No.
Dang.
There were a bunch of us. They were really well known. You know their names.
It was a very well-known class.
2017.
It was a workmanlike class with character and characters.
I'm trying to think of like the people you've referenced. Have they been on
Yes,
the show?
a bunch of them have.
We've had a few.
I would say, let me see, 1, 2.
We had one Bale, kind of.
We had a Flake, and we had a couple solids.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we had one Bale. He's in my doghouse for sure.
We won't reveal his name yet.
Yet.
Stephanie,
And when I look it up, I'm gonna be so upset.
I mean, you could punt on it. You're already
I know. I don't. want
you're already
to
gonna have to sing. So
well, if I got it right, then Morten would have had to.
I would have to. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
gotta push.
give it
What
a
was
stab.
it?
Just you're gonna have to give it a stab here.
throw a name out there.
Fine.
Throw a name out there.
2017 though.
Y.A. Tittle.
That's the name you're going with, Morten.
Dang, I don't know.
Y.A. Tittle. Him and I took stagecoaches to the games together. It was great. Away games.
So I'll give the list here. Morten Andersen, obviously being inducted. Terrell Davis, Kenny Easley, Jerry Jones, Jason Taylor,
I should have known.
LaDainian Tomlinson, and Kurt Warner. So a lot of great modern era players getting in that year. There's also some
It was the year though that got
legacy guys that got in as
because yours was like 10 years after retirement, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter anymore. On the banks of the Red Cedar is a school that's known to all.
So Morten, you have it locked in.
I want to see if I can go perfect. I want to go 7 for 7, just to do a Woody Hayes on Stephanie right now, because I can't right now because I can't go for 3. I'll have to go for 2. Here we
go. It was a failed attempt though, so
I'll give Morten the last question just for the fun of it. What is the current name of the Dallas Mavericks G League team that Stephanie Otey
I said it literally less than an hour ago. I said it less than an hour ago.
And it doesn't matter, but I don't remember.
If I got the call, if you just said it, we would be tied. What was going to happen if we were tied?
You were both going to have to sing.
No, it would have been a tie break, wouldn't it?
No, I would have made you both sing. I'm the boss.
I don't know. What is the G League team? Give it to me.
The name of the team. What's the name of the team? Is the Texas Legends.
Oh,
so
yeah, right. Yeah, I knew that.
I mean, come on. We're all caught up on our Texas Legends hoops, right?
Right.
So there you go. Next podcast, you will be seeing Stephanie Otey sporting the Sparty green.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be great.
Singing the fight song.
Michigan State attack.
You already went out and bought it because you knew that was.
No, I have an Izzo shirt that you tried to tell me was retiring this year. Dang.
Well, now you can sport it. You can.
I do want to know in comments who had the harder questions. The number of
who had more research available to them at their fingertips. How about that?
I tried to give questions to stuff that Morten could either A, find online, or B, we've talked about in our calls.
The pickle juice.
That was great. Well, you revealed that. You should,
it would not have been asked if it wasn't
In one of our first
Really
meetings,
good.
you were like, "Oh, I love tequila and pickle juice. Oh, when are we going to do that on air?"
Yeah, but no, it's in an email too. It's an email to both of you
Yeah,
guys.
well, I have it. I have emails from you, and I keep all that in a
Oh
file.
my
It says
gosh!
In,
Stephanie
in my
Otey
defense,
info.
in my
rigged.
defense, there is a lot of information of Morten's career online. I tried to give the prominent information, who he passed, what the number was, which is in his Twitter handle, who he got in the Hall of Fame with. I thought these were
Layoffs.
questions on
There were
both
layoffs.
sides.
Oh, there were layoffs, Tom. You did a beautiful job. You refereed this thing absolutely perfectly.